Today on Redneck Rescue, our situation is we had a snowmobile hit a stump and break an A-arm in half. They're down in a hole. Let's go check it out.
Broken A-arm or tie rod, not a problem.
It's late afternoon, single digits, and we're heading in. So we're gonna park, leave Frank the tank here by the trail. That's the groom trail there. Jess and I are going in on Chipper. We got Will along for fun to help out. Here we go. This is our first real obstacle. It's a creek crossing down in a ditch with a 3-foot deep hole and an ice wall on the other side.
Get your ski on the rock, and then you can gas across. I'll grab your ski and pull.
Well, that was fun. Next, we double up this chute, cross 2 more ridges, and then drop down to our snowmobile. Of course, the damaged side of the snowmobile is the side you need to side hill out on. So they tried to drop down through these trees, and it got to be a handful. There were a lot of stucks, so they called us in. So here we are. It's actually a Polaris. They've got the ski kind of tied up there. They were looking at going down, but it gets pretty steep and gnarly that way. Our method is we're going to shovel out a platform and get up to where my sled is, and we packed a new path up and out. So made these nice tools that would slide over the A-arm of a skidoo. But this is a Polaris. So we brought a Sawzall and just cut one down. The one side of the A-arm didn't want to bend enough to slide them back together. So plan B. So here's the contraption. So because it was a Polaris, not a skidoo, this didn't quite fit. So we went ahead and attached this onto the pre-existing trailing arm, tighten strapped it on. We got tighten straps running up and over to hold this together. So now when you push backwards, it actually does pretty decent. We got a ratchet strap holding some pressure from twisting. Here we go. I always give the snowmobile a pep talk before our climb together. 1, it's got a flexible alignment. 2, I'm a skidoo rider. All right, here we go. Come on now. You can do it. On top. Woo! It's dark. We're on top and heading out. On the way out, we have to side hill on the side that's broken. It makes it a little interesting. This is our creek crossing. This is where we drop down into the ditch, over the 3-foot hole, down the ice wall. We filled it in with snow a little bit this time just to make it a little bit easier.
What ramp?
And now for the climb out of the ditch. Now the broken sled. Now just a mile of whoops. Very happy to be back on the groom trail to see Frank the tank, because now the Polaris didn't steer too good over the whoops. It'll be real nice to put on this trailer and just drive out. Just take this wing nut out here. Take the wing nut, put it in the cup holder. You can see our trailer with skis, got some SLPs, built some trailing arms. And you ready for this? Just like that.
This rig has been a fun build. Everything from the trailer down to Frank the Tank, 1000cc skidoo expedition with 20-inch wide track, low range, LED lights, extra batteries, winch, heavy-duty hitches.
Just like that. Now we'll tie her down and tow her out. Moving in a positive direction. Frank the Tank. 1000 cc's of awesome. Oh, it's so much easier to steer than this thing. And here comes the moon. Ow!
We're all packed up, ready to go, tied down. Now just 6 miles of trail. Thank goodness it's groomed. Thank you, George.
Always respect and appreciate your local groomer. Stay off his groomed trail as you're heading out. That way it has time to set up, and it'll be there for tomorrow. Watch as the trailer goes out across all these whoops and down onto the road off the ledge. Nice and smooth and stable. Makes life easy. Not to mention that heated seat and tall windshield are real nice right now.
That was frosty.
Back to the parking lot, and here's the moon. All right, so this is our Polaris. They hit a stump, and it had the Polaris crumple zone, and it broke in half right here. So I made these tubes for a skidoo. They work for a Polaris on one side, but they're a little long. So I'll make a shorter one for next time. But look at them Titan straps. This one runs up and around, pinches all that together. We got a ratchet strap up to the bumper to help hold forward slightly, but it actually worked out pretty well. It was fun to ride, because look at that ski alignment. It's definitely towed in like this. Jess drove Frank the Tank out, and she said she's driving Frank the Tank on the trail from now on. Oh yeah.
Silly crumple zones, you know? Thank goodness for Titan.
One Polaris dropped off for pickup.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Redneck Rescue, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We got other rescues coming down the line. Have fun out there.